you for stopping at my corner of the internet. I encourage you to embrace the symbolism behind the lion totem with me. The lion represents strength, courage, leadership, and personal power. And the word heart is best described by Brené Brown in this next clip.
What they had in common was a sense of courage. And I want to separate courage and bravery for you for a minute. Courage, the original definition of courage, when it first came into the English language, it's from the Latin word cur, meaning heart. And the original definition was to tell the story of who you are with your whole heart.
My name is Geraldine Gomez, and I'm a passionate storyteller on a mission to explore the powerful narratives of identity, migration, society, culture, mindset, and entrepreneurship. I'm inspired by the journeys, insights, and transformations that shape who we are, and I can't wait to share these with you. Without further ado, I want to welcome you to the Lion's Heart podcast. Alright, Jordy, welcome to the Lion's Heart podcast. Thank you so much for being a participant for my passion project. As we were saying before I started recording, there's so much that you can tell about your journey. So we could say beforehand already that this is going to be a multiple part section. But yeah, to start off, just tell me who you are and how do you want to prepare the audience?
Well, nog voor de Jordy Trump. Jordy, op zijn Arubaans uitgesproken, zeg maar. En toen, mijn KBK International Communications, it's busy forever and a half. And but I had a very long trajectory. Man começou na 2012, mas dei lá na Gaia. Man começou na 2011 na Universidade de Aruba. Eu também mais de FEF. Could have been fun, pero I was not mature enough for the universidad at the time. And it was very way I was on. And this is when ik de hulaan people from being een technische bedrijfskunde at the time. Superleuke opleiding. Maar ze was dan ook een specialisatie. Pero ook om in orde toegelaten naar een specialisatie. For me at the time it didn't make sense for me how ze opleiding was. So era uma decisão de switch, mas se mostrar que na dos área.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Dus misa bora gente, misa kita, was like calc and those dingen anyway.
Boa convince por acaso. Tempo nem para comprar elektrische tandborstel.
Sim, certo. Por acaso eu tenho, de minha huisgenoten sowieso na casa na rua também. And the decision that me said, this is definitely not for me. And at the time, ik moet het echt goed aan de opleiding of lukken me dat weer de opleiding, dat een mondje is, dat een mucho gefocust is. Een koers dat het mantener echt gebed tegen de limpia no. I'm in you know me. I'm interested in world politics, economics, like you know everything. It needs to be me missing hobby mas triggers para me quedar engaged and to interessado, sim. Então, decidiram uma plania gesprek met decaan at the time, the international communication, maar lees ik al about de opleiding, maar we dachten, okay, is it, we zien de beste tussen de tres viajar, de tres ja, tres viajar, is it, I really have to commit, dus is nooit meer wat ik moet doen. Dus was dat, decidiram met elkaar maar bij at the time, Hansa, maar toen ben ik met decaan, dan zo praten over die opleiding en zo. Kijken dat de contents komen het lessen worden. But echt a real experience of what you're gonna get. En tot de serie maar dit is ook met best zeggen. Volle opleiding hebben eigenlijk super bon. Qua exception gewoon een scriptie hoor, mega finaal. Met dat echt full gasta.
Yeah.
Dus that took a while, but eventually makaba. And I'm super happy with makaba.
I just want to take a moment to highlight how much of an achievement this is. Approximately 1,600 students per year from the Caribbean part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands
begin their studies in the Netherlands. And at universities of applied sciences, only about 20% of Caribbean students graduate within 5 years. Let's get back to the episode.
Ik heb agosto sina hobby, ora ba comincia international communications and media, talo que va studia. Kiko tata un immediate click pabo kuba decidi, ok, sagi ma cambia 3 días, pero también me gusta a opleiding king.
Tadi as no hobby basta variabelen, as you could call them. Kupa me pisa basta hobby ko. Wanneer dan tot dat ik opleiding te Engelstalig. Kupa me dit is echt a walk in the park. Compara ko Holandês at the time, ora como di Holanda, me mesra basta echt. Ja, but assim Holandês é book, pero eu não tô mais coisas. But you're missing the culture side of things. Dus we staan dan in de korn, we gaan bij tragen te checken op de met dat je mountain bike. En dan kom je, oh, wat heb je een gekke fiets? Met een gekke fiets. I was like confused. I was like, kijk, check, ik heb een gekke fiets. Like, it apparently means like something is really cool. En toen... En dan doe je gekke fiets. Okay, it sounds like gekke fiets, maar we doen like we punten. Dus, and I think that would be my first advice as well. So, when studie in Hollanda, busca een side job. Even si ta 10, just 2 horas pa simang. Basta, but bij get involved into the culture. Je promet about dat ik kom een PGB, dus met dat je een hobby, dat je discapacidad físico, pero todo muy leuk. Pero at the same time, me meto en ese más, basta, again, basta de human interaction, basta gente ni mes nivel, etc.
And eventually... Het is interessant, ik heb PGB als een bijbaan. So, normally, en tot met die previous episode, mi saco hen sa sitaki, pero sempre mi tawa kun link kun ang opleiding. Dus ku na studia geneeskunde of social work. Pero ku botame ahasi algo PGB, dan
verlos.
Ese lo porata. Ese total loss ibo opleiding. Cool. So interesting. Kung ese tamilo po tong option pa otro hindi ko estudiando otra cosa.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for me, in my case, when I did that, it was a whole situational tamber. And I needed a job. Basta medyo kaya yung tigil maseng. Ora kung mabay hula na stop me Aruba-lening mobile here. So to me, it didn't make sense. So Aruba-lening at the time, rente percentage dat 6%. En dus ora ka studie wat ik pa fully say back. En dat hij 26 euro per luna, nou dat pak ik verzekering pa, hoe zorgverzekering. En dus ik ben dat hij een college geld om je aan.
Ja.
Si we compare pa aan het beste zijn. En dus we pakken 6% rente budget insane. Dus at the time I stopped en dus we dat sabi meneer me at the time, met the time miss a lot of sweat when I made that decision. But I was going small job on the side and was een zorgverzekering die bij mij was op zich het betaalbaar en toen ze moeten moeten bouwen we mag niet hebben die recht bij zorgtoeslag voor example en toen ze moeten avoid gasten in futuro innecessario. Ze dat ook niet moet je willen met je komen te tragen.
And this right here is the whole crux. The whole reason why I wanted to create a podcast in order to advise Caribbean students on what to do when they move to the Netherlands. I still find it ridiculous. I don't know how it is at the moment, but I still find it ridiculous that those of us who moved around the year 2012, for example, we got a monthly allowance by Aruba-lening, and as Jordy mentions, it was 6%. And the insurance that we got through this Aruba-lening, in my opinion, was not the best choice. And an alternative solution would have been to educate the Caribbean students a little bit more about what their rights are when it comes to, for example, getting a zorgtoeslag and the benefits of integrating yourself into the Dutch society by, for example, working part-time. And those 186 euros we got a month, in retrospect, it is not a lot, so you would not have to work too many hours a month to make that little bit of money. And as I mentioned, with the benefit of working and gaining experience as well. A solid cost analysis both before and during your studies can really help if you're planning to study in the Netherlands, because before you know it, it all adds up. And look, there are plenty of opinions out there when it comes to student loan debts, but these are just my guess and my 2 cents. Now let's get back to the episode.
Ben ook werken in topic with die PGB. Dus we zeggen we dragen een call center. Dus era Miami obrigado papi holandês, mas era bem corrente com gas.
Oh, sim, tá claro.
Dus we de we dragen een nieuw want to was dat dan een cliënten dan een aanbod. Ja, we hebben een contract die ook hebben. En die moeten bellen. En dan wordt het hey, we make een decision kaba. Dus ik dan die hobby leveranciers, dus dan die decision en daarbij van onderleverancier, ook is om je prijs van aan, et cetera. Pero wat vaak de laatste tipo de hinder accent, was dan bisa cierto cost en zo manier. Was wat op je de manier echt practicabel en dat. En dat se familia enormemente. Pero mi point is aqui tá na final do dia, eu echt wel, eu busco um trabalho que na bom nível de inteligência.
Okay.
Quando eu come de business aqui, mas na final do dia, vou ser por seguir desarrollar outros skills en para desarrollar de uma opleiding na escola. En dan zei também, back eu vou ser ver ora vou começar a aplicar para trabalho. Dus gewoon bisa meeting project management skills, basa meeting customer service experience, basa customer journey, basa ba actually apply bijvoorbeeld knowledge do op de opleiding, pero ba actually experience it in the real world and basa key type of reactions you can expect from, for instance, clients, right? So wat pone bo mensen aan sapato, op iemand zeggen van oké bro, ik kom een bedrijf van maanden om aanbod. E cliënten dat pensa gewoon aanbod que não pode já this how do we navigate that, you know?
Yeah, I love that point. So toevallig parta is echt een stretch, pero nós na Aruba, você se vai HAVO, VWO, bo hopi viaja, hopi de nós hasi estudio nanki sin hopi esfuerzo. Anto ahora no está bien Holanda, anto suddenly bomeste pone hobby effort. Sí. Anto lo que natayano es aquí a gifted kid syndrome. So basically, bota swimming through school, you didn't have to put much effort, and then suddenly bonoa bow up skills di studia 4 ora pa dia paso blah blah blah. Some kids do because they had to put in the effort, but I think a lot of us have that gifted kid syndrome.
There are many definitions for the term gifted kid, but what I want to emphasize here is the element of not building the skills, the time management skills in your studies, and also not valuing effort in order to get a high result. Having said that, I found this song that I found pretty accurate and funny.
You ever get bored in school? Felt a need to bend all the rules? No need to do homework when everything comes easier. You got gifted kid syndrome. You got gifted kid syndrome.
Alright, let's get back to the episode.
Basta me queria ser ponto bem importante que eu vou mencionar. I myself have suffered that with the corona. Or I start having yoki nang. With the corona docente chamado live VWO.
Yeah.
Então, bakal have met twee vingers in de neus. Então, ik kan me echt bij vragen. Dat is nog maar even minder. Então, living here, having family here, onde eu consigo me observar, será que emocional aqui na Holanda. E algo me observasse que a minha sobrinha ko start base school na Aruba na bem Holanda na bem base school aqui na e perspectiva da hoop diferente se como se na aqui ten opzichte van school. Dus dan te werkschool komen actually algo leuk. Dan te hoop je enthousiast over een docent. Dan te enthousiast over die vakken dan kunnen gaan. Mijn sobrinha dan nog aan huiswerk en dan nog aan cijfers. I was shocked. It was completely new for me. And then mira tinha dia com minha sobrinha mais grande, me disse, "Ansana, me comprou um PS5 para você borrar." So, that's what you bonita parte. Then para Jordy, não sou da high side. It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, wow.
You know?
Totally diferente.
Sim, dessa maneira que o onderwijs é ingestoken aqui nanta, menos het mais moderno. Mas het suit and needs e kids aan op je maas então. Local dat is ook mais fácil om je naar de maas motiveren bij school dan.
Zeg je de basisschool begonnen?
Dus ik de basisschool. Dus it really starts from echt de foundation.
Not to school, Tina, I can imagine.
No, se meting, ja, que namo tem diferentes soorten de scholen. We meting Montessori scholen en zo dan weer. I don't know what kind of school specifically nanta going to. Because I'm not their father.
Yeah.
Pero it's just an observation that I made.
That's interesting.
Basta ora kung escucho di emotional ko to buy dus friends and ko tinha na ko yakaba na middelbare school. Kung hoop je motivated over die vakken pakket. Basta kun atrahan toetsen kun echt very curious. Basta kiko questions ko answers na timbong of fout en to. Basta on na fire of no. Maar ik said really make a difference. Basta in the end ora ko HBO of WO aqui não. Universidade or hogeschool, you're really gonna have to put in the work.
Yeah, exactly. And if the focus is on grades constantly and not on effort, already kung mucha lo hasi su best na colegio si etahal fak ng toch. Ora na llega aqui não, ora mesmo começa assim a compasinha.
Começa assim a compasinha to curso e planeamento, não? To sticking to that planning. So one of my biggest struggle about my planning is sempre super ambitious. So I got this, you know, like I mean, the kid got me message ChatGPT, like take, and almost like over Slack, you know.
Yeah.
That was a reality check for me. Was but then go echt put in the work until it will be complex.
Yeah.
And the other company ko. My exchange semester naar Canada bijvoorbeeld. Canada de hobby mas onderwijs in de hobby mas simpel. Dus kina hoe lang het echt zien to analyze very complex situations, really solve them. They teach you how to think.
Yeah.
But how do you really analyze what is the problem and to come with a proceed from there on to solving the problem. So in Canada it was just wanneer but I had let's say mathematical political science at the time, but it was all theory. But you learn it by heart, you study the book, and that's it. But it's not really like applying it the way you should be applying it in real life.
In the rest of this conversation, I went off on a rant about university, but that results from my personal frustrations with the choices I made. I will spare you the details of my rant and leave you with a book recommendation instead. There was a big difference between the amount of group work I had to do at university and the amount of group work I had to do at the University of Applied Sciences, in this case at the Hansen. And that really clashed with my personality because I'm quite introverted and I prefer to study alone. And if you also feel like this, I suggest you read the book called Quiet by Susan Cain. And she explains why this is the case in today's society, how there's so much pressure to work collaboratively constantly. And now, let's get back to the episode.
Okay, pero let's go back to your trajectory. So, bakumin sa ITM, International Communications and Media, and that went well. You really liked the subjects and everything, and then you decided to go to Malaysia, right? Was that first?
That was my second semester of my what would you say, for fifth and sixth. Yeah. So, for me, the second semester, that was the third year, by Canada. Okay, but I'm a student at Grant MacEwan University in Edmonton. Which was fun. It was very expensive though. So it was wala ko sa braso kung pia. Pero may kasi echt matraha, matami bichi at temperament on salad chef na piano. So I made a lot of extra hours to be able to pay for uni there and all the costs that came along with it.
Kung may se paga extra pa ba riba exchange?
So I break down the cost at the time to the kung mapaga siguro may kasi 5,000 Canadian dollars na campus alone. This basta tral for me naman okay like should I medlebos kung camera riba Kijiji ito naman yung sort of mark plaza sina pero Canadian. Anto mahayang camera pa $350. Hindi basta like I got this like over the 4-5 luna that's like $350 Malvey. Mita salary pa más o menos max $2,000. Now, no compare si ma'am from kung Mr. Bula, coordinator naman we want each and every single exchange student to be on campus. This in regards to safety. Pero safety, it's Canada. Like, what are you talking about? Because initially, the funny thing is, initially I wanted to go to Toronto. Pero at the University na Toronto got taken off the list, so we don't know. Oh shit! I had my mind so set on Canada. We don't know. Okay, let's look for another university there. And the senior na may end up na Edmonton. And yeah, tempe nang como na bisa campus ako sa Hobisang. And may recorda aparte mi college health na hulama, mi sarà paga algo di $400 additionally pa courses na. And of course, buting ko kumara bubuki na. Mas yung library say na sa book na sa book pero yeah you have to be in luck ko i-book na tabay available down there. And yeah, since it's so high up north ito untigi manera bonairo in the fact ko ito hubikaro this boats hopping na hubikara so where you're used to getting super cheap boats hopping na Hulanda sa Aldi Little even Albert Heijn to like basta redelijk gepriced nang like it's an expensive ko basta the expensive supermarkets na Hulanda to most cheap so it was quite a reality check. But that was fun. This was say, mas 5 luna inang, this naman by Malaysia.
That's a wrap for part 1 of my conversation with Jordy. Stay tuned for part 2.